Okay, we're on. Welcome to my video. This is my Kindle Publishing Journey income report for February 2017. Now, this is going to be a little different of a setup because what I saw in the comments was just like people not believing that I actually make the certain amount of money because I put my income reports on a slideshow. So I'm just going to do this once to prove that I actually make money and actually show you the dashboards and whatnot. The reason I don't usually do this is because it takes up too much time and too much work. So for anyone who's watching this and got a, I sent you to this video, now you know, okay, after this video you'll know why I just copy and paste crop income report dashboards like this onto my slideshow. I'll talk about that in just a few minutes, or I'll show you. Here we go. Kindle, I made $2,016.28. As you can see, February was bumpy, and this is usually how it is. I had my first 100+ day, I believe, on the 19th, and I think that was the only day. But I didn't really release too many new books in this month. The reason being, well, I did release a couple new books, but some were bundles as well. So the books that you see here are actually going to be, a lot of people ask me what the amount of books I have. Okay, so there are, and I always get this question every time I post a video, so I'll answer it now as well. This is a combination of 5 or so books that just don't sell well anymore, or I just didn't know what I was doing back then. Okay, and some just die off over time. Yes, books die off. They can still be profitable, but not as much as they used to be. Okay, but that happens over time, and some books are seasonal too. So that has an effect there, and there's like 10+ bundles in there now. So I mean, you could say this is really like 20 to 25 books. I think that would be fair. But anyways, that's for my Kindle royalties. Let's go to CreateSpace here. And the CreateSpace, of course, I zoomed in because I don't want to show you my titles and whatnot. But you see what I'm saying here. If I actually showed you my dashboard each and every time, I would actually have to configure some settings, zoom all the way in, or blur out some things with a video editor, and I'm not going to do that. I just don't want to because it takes up too much time, and I'd rather spend my time doing other things. I hope you can understand that. But this is how I usually do it. For CreateSpace, by the way, I got 2,300. You can see this, okay? So 376 units here. And this is how I usually do it. Before filming, I go here to Google Docs, and what I do is I present to you guys. And what I'll do here is just present here. And it's my Kindle Publishing Journey. I didn't change it. Of course, this is February 2017's income report, and I did change this though. So as you can see, I just copy paste my dashboard. Okay, and then there's my CreateSpace earnings, and this is my ACX earnings. So of course, if you're watching my income report for the first time, then you're seeing that my total sales, or you're seeing that the ACX reports don't come in at the same time that the KDP and CreateSpace do. But what I can show you is the total amount of sales, and it was 113. This month I actually concentrated more on outsourcing ACX books. So I actually paid up front to have them produced. So that's where most of my efforts was concentrated. So in total, the earnings wasn't as much as I wanted it to increase. Okay, so here it is, from $4,009 to $4,738. Because of the ACX earnings and them not being all royalty share anymore, I uploaded 2 books that have, actually 4 books. Now that I recall, I tried 2 Upworks and 2 ACX narrators, producers, and they were added in February. Okay, so that could potentially bring this close to 5,000 for the month of February. I'm not 100% sure. Won't know until the last week of March. So that's what's going on with my total earnings. Now, here's another thing that I always get comments about, so maybe I can answer it here. My expenses. So I have a spreadsheet and I calculate all the expenses when it comes to my Fiverr gigs, my ghostwriting gigs, my review system gigs, my all that stuff. And I add them all up and I do some formulas, and I have this little a square cell in my spreadsheet, and this is it. This is what I copy and paste, or what I copy and pasted. So my total profit, my total profit was 3,458. Expenses was 1,279. And of course, the expenses are different for everyone depending on how fast you want to scale. So some of these expenses were actually for next month's books. Okay, so I could potentially just chill at, my sales of 4,000 plus, but if I want to continue, of course, getting onto the 8K and above level, then I'm going to need to keep reinvesting back in this business. Okay, so a few last words here before I close off this video. The elite environment. I always like posting these dashboards of other people. My colleagues here. This one on the left. What's going on here, guy? So February, my first dashboard post, 1,893. So it was actually 1.9K. My goal was just to hit $1,000 this month, but I destroyed it. So he surpassed it. Way to go. 2K. He should be over 3K in March. So that's awesome. Middle guy here, or girl. I don't know. I forgot already. I did a little buzzer beater, blah, 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 blah. 1K a month today. So 1K a month. Nice. Not bad at all. Okay. Third one. First full month of self-publishing revolution, blah, blah, blah. Made 638 in February. So first month, is that right? At the end of, okay, so in the first month, he made $638. I forgot how much I made my first month, but that sounds a lot better than what I did. So this is real, guys. I'm not going to show you the actual Facebook dashboard of this, but you get my point. Hang out where the best people are at, where the beginners are doing super well. Okay, this is self-publishing revolution. I always recommend it. So of course I adhere to. Of course you don't have to take it or leave it. But that's my video for today, guys. This is my report. From now on, I'm just going to be copying and pasting these dashboards, so I don't want any complaints. Or whatever, I don't care. I'll just ignore them. But that's it for my dashboards. One last quick word about my niche and keyword research course. I'm getting it finalized. It's a headache, so a few comments about it. I was using a free membership plugin. I didn't like it. It wasn't integrating as well as I wanted it to with JVZoo. So what I did was, what happened was, I was using this free plugin, and everything got easier when I used the paid membership plugin. And I might talk about that someday in the near future or in the future, whatever. And basically make a recommendation, because it is so much easier if you use the right tools. I wasted a ton of time with a free tool, but anyways, that's neither here or there. This course should be out next week, the beginning of next week. I'm estimating Monday. Okay, so for those of you who are on my email list, you'll definitely get a message from me, and I'll shoot you over the product and whatnot. And everything's going on. I just got to fine tune the videos that are going to be on there and add more videos and more value to them. But that's it. If you want to get on the waiting list, definitely do that. I'll leave a link in the description below, so check that out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. And I do make Kindle Publishing videos every week, and I'll be making more IM videos in the near future, hopefully. You know, I'm going to try to mix it up a bit and see if I can, you know, help those people who come across my videos, or subscribers who maybe you like Kindle Publishing, or you're already a Kindle publisher and want to get into traditional internet marketing. So and affiliate marketing and all that. It's pretty cool. It's complicated. It's more complicated than Kindle Publishing. I'll tell you this, that Kindle Publishing is much easier than setting up a membership website and integrating it with the JVZoo. And yeah, it's child's play. Anyways, this is John from freedomboundbusiness.com. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.